The Turtles ready their weapons to take on their new foe. Batman, on the other hand, is always prepared. They attack the Bat with everything they got, but the Dark Knight dodges their assault. He calls for his car. Tase, level 7. Raph is down and Mikey falls soon after. Donnie is thrown out of the fight, but Leo holds his own against Gotham's defender. Master Splinter saw enough, and he jumps in the middle of their battle. Enough, he screams. Batman is unfazed and he continues his assault. Their skills are unparalleled. They match each other blow for blow, so Splinter decides that a retreat is in order. A smoke grenade was all they needed to escape their first encounter with the Batman. Elsewhere, the Turtles regroup after their battle with a man who dresses like a bat. Donnie has done his research and discovers that this world is very different from theirs. Different movie stars, different countries, heck, even different elements. Raph's patience wears thin and he demands to know more about their attacker. Donnie's research brings up Gotham's vigilante, the one known as Batman. The police aren't too thrilled about him, but he takes down bad people. Raph continues to berate his techie brother. They need to find a way to get back to their reality before Shredder and the Foot Clan manage to open their portal and return first. April and Casey will be in danger. This Dracula guy is just in their way. Raph suggests for his brothers to allocate their time to finding a way to get back home. Leo shares his thoughts. Leonardo had never fought anyone like him before. He was testing the Turtles, avoiding lethal blows. He fought like a detective. Mikey chimes in. He kinda has a crush on the Batman. On Michelangelo's chart of awesome or not awesome, Batman is a bit more on the awesome side. The Batcave. The Turtles managed to escape Batman's grasp, but he managed to keep a souvenir, one of Raphael's Sai. His tech genius Lucius Fox is present to assist the Dark Knight detective. They discover that the Sai is standard steel, but there are qualities that aren't found anywhere in this world. But the weapon is in a state of radioactive imbalance while it transforms into standard steel. The blood sample he got is even more interesting. There is an abnormal strain, a mutagen that doesn't exist in this universe. It is struggling to exist. It is slowly going inert. Theoretically speaking, the longer these mutant turtles stay in this reality, the higher a chance that they will return back to the reptilian form. Lucius informs his employer that if these turtles are from a different reality, then they need to go home. There was a scientist who was working on transdimensional travel, but he vanished a few weeks ago. His plans on dimensional travel are scientifically sound, but it would cost billions using technology not yet available on the market. But then again, the prototype machines that are being stolen are the ones that would be needed to build this dimensional portal. Batman suits up and begins to head towards the next prototype machine. Unbeknownst to him, Master Splinter found the Batcave and is doing his own reconnaissance. The Narrows. The Shredder and his organization struck a deal with one of Batman's greatest enemy, Oswald Cobblepot. The Penguin acquired a piece of technology that the Shredder needs, a Wayne Tech resonance engine. Penguin is ready for payment, but there aren't any cash. This is a ploy and the Penguin is fooled. He's been double-crossed. The Shredder unleashes his clan to take out the Penguin's mercenary. Penguin begs for his life and declares that he will offer his services and wealth to aid the Shredder and his cause. The armored samurai agrees to keep the bird around as amusement. Far underneath the ground, Master Splinter has gathered his children and they are en route to find aid. He informs his 4 sons that they cannot survive in this reality. They won't die, but they will revert back to what they were before the mutagen. They cannot finish this journey without help. As our heroes emerge out of their hole, they stand in a place few had ever laid their eyes on. The Turtles find themselves in the Batcave. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Comic Island. My name is Joey and today we are reviewing and recapping the Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover issue 2. So back by popular demand, we continue our story on what happens when the Turtles cross paths with the Batman. I don't know why, but I love referring to him as the Batman. Okay, so let's get into reviewing this issue. Right off the bat, no pun intended, we get treated to a fight scene between Batman and the Turtles. I honestly love Mikey's comedic timing. This seriously brings me back to my childhood because the Turtles fight and act exactly the same as when I was a kid. I know nothing really changes much, but I think the main reason why I love this series so much is that I get such a strong nostalgic feel from reading a Turtles comic book, along with my favorite superhero, Batman. And so far, writer James Tynion can't go wrong. You guys hear that? That's me knocking on wood. I find it quite amusing how Master Splinter just ran across the street and goes into the shadows to watch the fight from afar while his turtles are getting the shells kicked in. I know this was a wise man thing to do, but it's just kind of funny. But then he comes back into the fight and punks Batman with the same grenade escape trick that the Shredder used to get away. They obviously don't show this, but it would be so amusing if Batman goes back into the Batcave to work on some anti-smoke weapon and he uses it the next time someone throws a smoke bomb. So, the next scene that stood out to me was when Batman calls his butler Alfred by using the code word Penny1. The only time I heard Batman use his code word for Alfred is back in the Batman Eternal series. Right now, I'm assuming that this issue series doesn't fall into any current DC continuity, but let's imagine that it did, and this story takes place as a spin-off for Batman Eternal, which is basically in the New 52 universe. But then again, this issue is coming out after DC took out their New 52 prints on the cover art, and they chose to go with creativity over continuity. And so far, it's been very entertaining. Good job, DC. So, we also discovered in this issue that the Turtles are reverting back before they got exposed to the mutagen. This is telling me that the main characters might be traveling to the Turtles' homeworld. So, that's my prediction right now. Batman and maybe another DC villain will somehow get thrown into the Turtles' reality, and we could finally get that epic showdown between the Shredder and Batman. But of course, these are just my wild assumptions. I want to hear what you guys thought about this issue. Did you enjoy it more or less than issue 1? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching my review of the Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 2. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time in the Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 3. God damn, that's a long title.